Welcome to City Field, where today the Atlanta Braves visit the New York Mets. The Braves are trying to come off a disappointing 68-93 record, but it's a whole new season. It's opening day, and the Braves will try to kick off their season just right. And the Braves will line up like this: Inciarte, Swanson, Freeman, Kemp, Markakis, Brandon Phillips, Adonis Garcia, Tyler Flowers, and then of course Julio Teheran on the mound. And they'll be facing Noah Syndergaard, who in 30 starts last season went 14-9 with a 2.6 ERA. He also had 218 strikeouts. But it's time to play baseball for the first time this season as Syndergaard finishes his last warm-up toss, and Inciarte will lead off the season for the Braves. He hit .291 last season with 3 homers and 29 RBI. And the first pitch from Syndergaard, and Inciarte will swing and ground out to second, one away after just one pitch for the man they call Thor. Here comes Dansby Swanson, the rookie out of Vanderbilt. He also grew up in the suburbs of Atlanta, went to Marietta High School. And Swanson, first pitch will be a ball. It's 57 degrees, partially cloudy. Wind is 8 miles per hour, blowing in from right field. 1-0 to Dansby. And Syndergaard turns, kicks, and fires. And Swanson drops to the field, and that will drop right in front of the right fielder. And it looked to be an inside fastball that Swanson just inside out into right field. And here comes Freddie Freeman. He had a great second half last season. Last season probably his best season in the big leagues. 0-1 after the foul ball. And 0-1. Freeman foul. Sharper down the first base side. The Braves are wearing the navy blue alternates today. And 0-2 to Freeman from Syndergaard. On the ground base hit. And Swanson heading for third. And no, he'll head back to second and to throw. Swanson will be safe. So men on first and second as Freeman got a pitch blown away. And somehow he was able to get it just in between. Actually just past the first baseman. Here comes Matt Kemp, who the Braves acquired in August from the San Diego Padres. Braves traded Hector Olivera. Kemp displays extraordinary power last season when he joined the ball club. And the 1-0 coming from Syndergaard. It'll be a changeup for strike number 1. 1 run now. Kemp on home plate. Umpire is Mike Fillmore. And Syndergaard, this would be his 10th pitch of the inning. 1-1 pitch. Kemp, high fly ball, heading into the gap. Granderson on the run. Granderson will get it. Swanson will tag up to third. And the Braves now have men on the corners here in inning number 1. Great play by Granderson on the run. And here comes Nick Markakis. He hit .269 last season with 13 homers and 89 RBI. He comes up with 2 men on with 2 outs. Freeman on first, Swanson on third. And Markakis' first pitch swinging, and Curtis Granderson will come in on the run to make the catch. That will send us to the bottom of the fourth still. City Field. So Terry Collins, the manager of the New York Metropolitans, and Neil Walker will lead off as Teheran get to work. First pitch of the season will be fouled away. Teheran makes a quick walk, And now the 0-1 pitch will be a fastball in the dirt. They're on 26-5, the 1-1. Bloop out to Brandon Phillips. And Phillips, oh, he jumps up, and that ball will drop. And so, I don't know what Brandon Phillips is doing. Now, Curtis Granson comes on the man on, and that will be a fastball, low and in for a strike. The Braves are opening up brand new SunTrust Park this season, as that would be fouled off. 0-2. They'll open up on April 50. And 0-2. Strong on and missed by Granderson. My bad, April 14th. And here comes Yoenis Cespedes. He had 31 homers last season, but only 86 RBI. And on the ground, Swanson to Phillips. And Phillips the bill hand out to Freeman. And that will retire the side. We head to the top of the second hill at Citi Field. Tied to 0. Here comes Brandon Phillips, who came from the Cincinnati Reds in a trade. The Braves traded Andrew McClanahan for Phillips right before spring training, as the first pitch will be just low, and it's now 1-0 for the Braves. And the pitch to Phillips, and Phillips just past the second baseman, and Brandon Phillips has his first hit of the season and his first hit as an Atlanta Brave. And we'll look at the replay. Oh, it was put right in the middle of the plate. And now here comes Adonis Garcia with a man on. Garcia just have some pop, and you'll swing and miss on the breaking ball. 0-1 now. Syndergaard has only thrown 13 pitches up to this point. And the pitch from Syndergaard just outside. It's now 1 the count to Adonis Garcia. And Syndergaard, 26-5, the 1-1. Check swing, and that would be a strike. Same pitch and almost the same location, just a bit inside. And the 1-2 to Garcia, and that will be in the other batter's box, as it's now 2-2. That looked like a changeup. That's in the guy just lost control of. 2-2. On the ground, past the diving third baseman, and that will be a single. And now the Braves have a man in scoring position for the second straight inning, as Garcia took an inside pitch, low and in. Just put it right past the third baseman. 2 on, already out for Tyler Flowers. Flowers swinging on the ground, that's 1. And the jump throw, that would be 2. As Tyler Flowers will ground out. It's the first double play of the season for the Braves. And now here comes Julio Teheran, as that ball was hit perfectly to Cabrera. Here comes Julio Teheran, his first plate appearance of the season. And the first pitch. Slider in there for strike number 1. Brandon Phillips on third for the Braves, 2 outs. And the 0-1 pitch to Teheran, and that ball is hit to opposite field, and that will score Brandon Phillips. So Julio Teheran helping out his own cause, and the Braves will score for the first time this season off of the bat of Julio Teheran. Here comes Ender Inciarte, 0 for 1 so far today. He flew out. No, my bad, he ground out. And that pitch will be foul. 0-1. Inciarte drops the bunt down, but it'll be foul. And so Inciarte now has him and then 0-2 hold. And pitch. And line foul into the seats. Inciarte came over from the Diamondbacks in the trade with the Braves and Shogunmoto to the Diamondbacks for El Blue, Inciarte, and Swanson. And that ball will be high into the outfield, but Curtis Granson will make a catch to end the inning. The Braves do scratch one wrong. 1-1. Top third now. And Swanson, look at that, he's 0 for 1. And that's going to be a fly ball out to right. And that will get down for Swanson's second hit of the ball game. So, thanks for Swanson. Now 2 for 2, and here comes Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. And the pitch, foul. Miami and Washington are tied at 1. And the 0-1 from Freeman. High but foul. That ball was deep. If he straightened that out, I think that might have been gone. 0-2 now to Freeman. Choco foul. Right on the opening week paint. And the pitch is Freeman. Freeman, line drive, but that'll be right to the right fielder for out number 1. As that will bring up Matt Kemp. The Mets have an off day tomorrow. It's actually the Braves schedule. Get some graphical issues. But as you saw, that's the Braves' upcoming schedule instead of the Mets. And they'll pitch out. Keep Swanson on first. Matt Kemp already ahead in the count. 1-0. And the pitch to Kemp. Chopper on the ground. Syndergaard will file. That will get Kemp, but Swanson will advance his second. And here comes Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 with the fly out. 2 away now. Syndergaard's on 31 pitches. And the pitch inside. And Markakis will fight it off. Foul. And the 0-1. And whipped to right field. And Swanson will hold up at third. Runners on the corners.
The second baseman, number
like
4.
a fastball right down the middle of the plate. And here comes Brandon Phillips. Let's see what he can do with 2 outs. And the pitch to Phillips. That ball is over the shortstop's head. That ball is in the gap. Swanson will score. Markakis around third. Markakis heading for home. And the third of the plate will not be in time. And the Braves now have a 3-0 lead. With a 2-out double by Brandon Phillips. Jones Garcia will come up now. Man on second. 2 away. 3-0 Braves. The pitch to Garcia. Garcia force pitch swinging. That ball to left field. He's going to throw. Phillips trying to extend it. And they will get Brandon Phillips at the plate. And we head to the bottom of the third. Garcia has stepped in now. Robles, only 4 pitches so far. And the first pitch will be a changeup high and in. 0-1 to Donis Garcia now. And the pitch to Garcia, and that ball is crushed. Deep to left, and no doubt about that one. As Adonis Garcia hits the first home run of his season and for the Braves this season. It's now 4-0. And it was a high fastball. The Braves now take a 4-0 lead. That ball only went 390. But it was crushed. No doubt about it. Oh boy. He just put it right where Garcia could get it. And Garcia got a hold of one. Tyler Flowers. TJ Rivera will pinch hit. Taiwan has only thrown 89 pitches. And that would be a strike. Taiwan trying to go for the complete game shutout. And the pitch on the ground, Swanson will get it. Swanson on to Freeman at first, and that will be out, number 1. 2 outs remaining for the Mets as Neil Walker will step in. And the pitch, curveball, and for a strike. 0-1 for Taiwan now. And just inside 1-1. Taiwan the 1-1. Bloop. And Markakis will be there. As there's now 2 away for the Braves. Branson, the last hope for the Mets. Swung on and missed. 0-1. And Taiwan, the 0-2 pitch fouled away. 0-2. As Taiwan has only thrown 15 balls and his 97th pitch. Strike 3, and the Braves will beat the Mets 3-0 here on opening day. As Brian Snitko gets his first opening day win as a big league manager, and Julio Taiwan has a complete game shutout. The Braves are 1-0 on this 162 game trek. But there's still 161 to go. The Braves had 16 hits, the Mets only 4, and we'll see you on Wednesday.